Let's take a look at this para completion question. A very interesting para completion question given in the form of panels. 3 panels are given to you. You need to pick up from the choices what would come in the 4th panel. Taking a look at panel A, the mouse says, I never felt guilty about ratio, but I did have nightmares about SS men coming into my class and dragging all of us Jewish kids away. The point to be noted here is that he never felt guilty about ratio. Point number 2 is he had nightmares. Taking a look at panel B, don't get me wrong, I wasn't obsessed with this stuff. It's just that sometimes I'd fantasize Zyklon B coming out of a shower instead of water. Again, not a very pleasant experience. Panel C says, I know this is insane, but I somehow wish I had been in Auschwitz with my parents so I could really know what they lived through. I guess it's some kind of guilt about having had an easier life than they did. So the guilt is about having had an easier life. What would come in panel D? Let's take a look at the choices. Choice 1. Sigh, I wish I rather than Rishu had been a victim of the Holocaust. Now in panel A, the mouse has already said that he never felt guilty about Rishu. So 1 cannot be the answer. Choice 2. If only Auschwitz for me had been more than a blot viewed on a page of a history book. About choice 2, the point to be noted is the distance seems to be more here between what the author or the mouse has spoken about Auschwitz in the earlier panels. Because he's saying that he wished he had been in Auschwitz, and here it is said a blot viewed on a page of a history book. No, we are looking at something more closer. So choice 2 can be ruled out. Let's take a look at choice 4 and 5. They are both suggesting and trying to do it through a comic strip, and also choice 5 is also about, reality is too complex for a comic strip. This idea of a comic strip is coming suddenly or abruptly. Probably 4 and 5 would have been fine after one more sentence or one more idea. Let's take a look at choice 3. I feel so inadequate trying to reconstruct a reality that was worse than my darkest dreams. The words to be noted here are trying to reconstruct a reality, inadequate trying to reconstruct a reality. Now this has been expressed earlier. I wish I had been with my parents and all those kinds of things. Also, worse than my darkest dreams can be connected to I did have nightmares. So option 3 continues the line of thought left off in the last panel and also connects to the earlier panels. Hence option 3 is the best choice from the available choices.